Humans have always been around, and theoretically they will be for a good long while. But a new study published by Stanford University's Existential Risks Initiative has identified 5 major threats to humanity by the year 2075. They are growth and collapse, climate cataclysm, World War III, synthetic biology in the wild, and runaway artificial intelligence. Let's bring in Trond Undheim to help us unpack some of these. He is a research scholar in global systemic risk, innovation, and policy at Stanford University. Trond, let me ask you just first, as a very general question, why does one study existential risks as a category? Is it to focus the mind, hey, these are big challenges, or do existential risks share common attributes that you can study if you study them all together?
I think the reason that it becomes studied together is that, one assumes that there are a limited number of risks and that they have something in common and that you can benefit from studying them together. But that being said, most existential risk researchers pick their favorite cause, you could say, or, that what they think is the most disastrous cause, and they become specialists in that. What we have tried to do here in this particular scenario exercise is to look at a lot of different things working together. Even the scenarios that you just mentioned here are actually simplifying things, because it's not really about one factor. It is about foreclosing humanity's ability to continue in a recognizable way, and that it will not happen perhaps by just one sudden event, accident, or otherwise, but by a complicated mix of what we would call cascading effects.
And how does the study define an extinction scenario? Is there a set of attributes that leads to defining that?
The literature and people disagree about this, but essentially, if humanity gets on a path where we cannot continue to operate in a recognizable way, that's what we would call a scenario towards extinction. Now, in the study, we picked 2075, not because I think any of us believe that we will perhaps go extinct as soon as that. But the point is, there is very little data beyond that point of time in history. So you have to pick a time when you have certain things coming together. And we are indeed in a very consequential time in human history.
And what does history tell us about collective action, about the ability to see threats? Are we in a accelerated period of existential risk? Or where are we in the long history of humans and their efforts to extinguish themselves?
I think every futurist will say that the current age is an age of accelerated risk, so I'm not going to fall into that trap. I will say, historically, civilizations have gone under, whether it's the Mayan civilization or, even, civilizations like the Romans, they eventually end. So we know that from human history. I will say the acceleration is worrisome, and I think it is the scale of each individual of the top kind of 5 to 10 threats that are mostly coming from emerging technologies, coupled with some creations of our own, I would say, climate change and things that are a little bit more complicated in origin. Those are, I think, threatening to take the eye off the ball because there's so many risks. And some of the point in this study is to say, we're not just pointing at individual large risks, which is the historical way to do it, to say, well, it's one thing that is going to bring the demise of humanity, but it is many things together. And this is very complicated because quickly, maybe there's 100 risks we have to watch. And now what do you do? How can experts help with that, for example?
Let me, as a last question, ask you about artificial intelligence. Why did it join? And we've seen existential risks. World War III has been around for a while. Why aren't we any better at saying, oh, this looks like it could be an existential risk, let's not go down that road?
The history of scenario exercises is fraught with preparing for the past disaster. We saw that most recently with the pandemic, right? I've looked at the 20 scenario exercises that the world has conducted when it comes to pandemics, and we were mostly preparing for the past catastrophic event, as opposed to really keeping an open mind and developing ideas. And that's really what futurists and what scientists who are looking into the future are trying to do. We're not really thinking that we can predict the future. We are trying to create plausible scenarios. And those plausible scenarios, I will tell you, are getting more and more serious.
Trond Undheim, it's fascinating work, and we'll look forward to talking to you again and having the actual ability to. Thanks so much for being with us.
You're welcome.